fact it's still pure.
Pure-ish. Jimmy Cagney, the end of Angels with Dirty Faces.
No.
Come on. Pat O'Brien asked him to scream. He says, don't do this to me, father. Don't take away the only thing I have left.
He screams because he's frightened.
No. You know, he wants them to think he's frightened, right? So they don't follow his example and end up in death row.
He's Catholic.
So
About to die, heaven and hell, it could be true. Okay, so it's 1,000,000 to 1 against. So he does what the priest asks him, because it's his only chance left. Impure motive. He does it to save his own skin.
God, my all-time favorite movie, and you just ruined it for me.
It's Julie. Are you in bed? Tim's there, isn't he? Has he left? He said he was going to yours yesterday. He never got there. I'll phone you back.
You'll be all right.
Please.
I'll tell you, Cagney's in hell. He's watching British movies. You dirty rat. Room with a view for the 100th time. You dirty rat. Where's Eddie G? Where's Bogart?
Sleep in our bed tonight, kids. Please. Even spades, 6 to 4 hearts, 5 to 1 clubs and diamonds. Any more bets?
Yeah, 604 hearts.
Diamonds win?
No mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hearts win.
I'm sorry.
If there's any consolation, you very nearly got away with it.
It was a mistake.
You owe me $1,000.
He didn't take a coat. He had no money. His dad's less than a mile away, and he never got there. He hasn't been seen since last night.
Dad! Dad! Dad!
You didn't think of ringing to see that he'd arrived?
He often goes round to his dad's.
Can you remember what he was wearing?
Trainers, black denims, long-sleeve T-shirt. It was the last thing I said to him, actually. I said, you're not going out in that, put your coat on.
Police?
Yeah.
Any news?
It's my husband.
I don't live here. We're separated.
I'm DCI Bill Brothers, is DS Penhaligon.
DCI? Oh, Jesus. I think he's dead.
Mrs. Lang, What size shoe did he take?
Did he take?
Does he take?
7.
Seven. Slip of the tongue. Thanks for being so understanding. Yeah? Right. They found a 7.
I'll tell them.
It means nothing, Andy. It means nothing. There could be a perfectly innocent explanation for this, Mrs. Legg. Get this.
We don't know he's dead yet.
He's missing 2 days, didn't take a coat, didn't take any money, and we found his shoe. Do you think he's alive?
It speaks volumes about a person panhandle the way they suck a sherbet lemon. Me, I'm a cruncher. Like a Peppermint crunch. Explosion of sherbet, instant gratification. Judith is a roller. She likes to roll them around her mouth for ages, noisily. You see, as a child, she get more pleasure out of making the other kids jealous than she did out of the species itself. I think you're probably a sucker, am I right? I think you probably like to make people last.
Yeah.
I bet you could suck that sherbet lemon wafer thin before you got so much as a hint of sherbet.
Yeah.
That's indicating a massive guilt complex.
Stay in the car, Jane. I want to know why they're separated. I want to know why they didn't report it for 24 hours. It looks like the brother's hiding something too. My wife's in labour. It looks like the kid's dead, but don't tell him that, okay?
Did you choose Tim's trainers?
He chose them.
Does he have any friends?
Of course he's got friends.
Would you wear these?
Won't be seen dead in him.
Is your mate still give you a stick?
Yeah, someone got any mates.
Greg Stevens.
Greg Stevens is a mental retard.
Did you have a row with Tim recently?
Not recently, no.
Why didn't you phone when he didn't arrive?
I wasn't expecting him. Look, we feel bad enough. Don't be making it worse, okay?
Sorry. Did you have a row with Tim recently?
Look, he hasn't run away. He's got no coat, he's got no money. He left his books, poetry. It's a load of crap. If he'd run away, they'd suck them with him. So he hasn't run away, right?
Would you mind if I had a look around his room?
This is my room.
Yeah, it reminds me of my son. Unmistakable whiff of smelly feet. You know, at Christmas, he doesn't hang his sock up, he just stands it up.
Finished.
Yeah.
False alarm.
Jesus!
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry.
You keep your mother out of your room, yeah?
Yeah?
Tim lets her in here.
Yeah.
When I was his age, I was in the Biggles. Who's his English teacher?
You think he's dead?
Inconfident.
Yeah.
We fear the worst.
Besides me doing it to the kids. The art of teaching today, just keeping your hands off the little bastards. How's his mother handling it?
She fears the worst, too.
Do you know Tim well?
Hardly know him at all. Bit of a loner. Bit effeminate, gets picked on.
Do you live alone?
At the moment, yeah. I'm thinking about getting married.
To somebody in the staff?
Yeah.
If you're watching this, Tim, please phone. Whatever it is, whatever you've done, whatever you're running away from, we can sort it out. If somebody's holding Tim, if anybody watching this is holding Tim, if anybody watching this is holding Tim, if anybody's holding Tim, who's holding him?
If anybody watching this has any information whatsoever regarding Tim, or any information they think may be relevant, please contact your local police.
It's really important you tell me.
On 061-235-4567.
Come on, boys.
To squeeze through a hedge.
If you believe the information to be urgent,
Could you show us?
dial 999 straight away.
I'm married. The man I was with is married.
Yeah? She's ringing from home. Police. I'll tell her.
You sure?
Yep. You found him. She'll go in there.
Mr. Lemming? I'm afraid it's very bad news.
He's dead.
I'm so sorry.
How?
He was found hanging.
He didn't kill himself. My son
It's early days yet.
did not kill himself. My son did not kill himself.
It's very early days yet.
Sorry.
It's all right.
It's not all right.
It is. It's all right.
It's not all right. It's not all bloody right. You just stop patronising me, right?
Right. I thought you were a gobshite in there, sir.
Withholding his name is a criminal offence. What's his name?
He's got a wife and 3 kids.
What's his name? Did you have sex? Mrs. Perry, we've got forensic at the scene. If they find anything, they want to know whether your boyfriend left it or anyone else. You understand how important that is?
Yes.
Did you have sex?
No.
So what's his name?
I'm not going to tell you his name.
Here she is, little red bleeding riding hood. I'm handling it. I'm going round to your old man right now, and I'm going to tell him what you've been up to. Let me handle it. And I'm going to find out where this fancy man is, and I'm going to tell his missus. He's got 3 kids. Everything. Every bloody thing. 3 kids. Yeah. His 3 kids are still alive, aren't they? We're talking about the death of a child.
Tell me, okay?
Child, and you've got the shit to fart around, wasting our time. So what, bang her up? Yeah. Bang her up right now. Bang her up and throw away the key. Wasting our time with all your evidence, right? Okay.
Francis Banks. 81 Greenside Park.
Do you help her?
He'll be about now. He's at fancy dress.
Francis Bates, I heard. Go round and pick him up and pair him. Then get fits. I want him with us. Boss. No offence, right? Right. It's getting so we can't shit without fits.
From the bank.
Grammar is atrocious.
Your economics is worse.
I don't think I know more than this.
Robert Maxwell, maybe.
Well, I think we've got bigger problems than that, haven't we?
Such as?
Do you know you use up more calories eating salary than the stuff actually provides?
Such as our marriage. Well, I want to solve those problems, Fitz. You don't. You like crisis. Gives you an excuse to drink and gamble. If you take away the crisis, you take away the excuse.
Bullshit.
Well, bullshit as in, I can't think of an answer right now, so I'll just pretend it's all beneath me.
Get back. Come on in. She's out then. Nip to the shop.
10 minutes. Hello? 10 minutes.
Back to the grind, eh? With a vengeance.
I'm going to have to lay it on the line.
You don't have the right to lay anything on the line.
Well, that puts you in a very powerful position, doesn't it? I was wrong, so I've got to suffer in silence. No. I don't want half a relationship. I want us to sleep together. I want sex. I like sex, for God's sake.
Yeah, we know that. Naughty Fitz, you're supposed to be mature, house-trained. You should be able to talk this through like a rational human being. Well, I'm not a rational human being. I'm blazing like to cut that bastard's balls off. Glass of wine, dear? I'll give you 10 minutes. Look, I'm a psychologist. I can help. This way.
How was Moscow?
You've dragged me down here for this.
We think it's murder.
You think it's murder? What's this? And this? Breaks in lividity. Caused by? Pressure. He was left face down after he died. Bruises to the front and sides of the throat, none whatsoever at the back. He's been strangled, left face down, and strung up. You've been dead about 72 hours.
Thank you.
And you're a DCI?
I knew it was murder. I wanted it confirming. You've confirmed it. Thank you. You can get along to your party now.
What are you going as? Man jogging, that's all.
Your girlfriend didn't mention a jogger.
She was in the car. I was having a pee.
Can you describe her?
30-odd, average height. It was dark.
Nothing else?
Tracksuit top with a hood. Got back into the car. We started to mess around. She took off. I chased her for a bit.
Chased her?
She likes that kind of thing.
What kind of thing?
Rough. We were just about to start when we saw it.
13-year-old boy.
I didn't know who it was, how old he was. We just ran.
You left the 13-year-old boy swinging from a tree.
She's married. I'm married, I've got kids.
You could have phoned anonymously.
We did.
She did. 12 hours later. You left his parents clutching at straws for 12 hours. If it'd been left up to you, you wouldn't have phoned at all. Your missus finding out about your bit on the side. That means more to you than the death of a child. For Christ's sake, what kind of a man are you? Hey. Could have been alive. Didn't that enter your head? He could have been alive. You could have saved him.
We've got what we want, all right?
It's human nature. If a child's in trouble, you don't go away from him, you go to him. Human bloody nature. If you don't do that, you're not a human. You're some kind of bloody animal.
Boss.
We were there. We were there, waiting with them. You tosspot, you prick, you bloody animal. 12 bloody hours and then they told you, prick. You...
We don't do a thing until the full post-mortem. Then we say it's murder. Stick the family on telly.
I'd like to speak to them first, please.
I'm talking. Appeal to this jogger to come forward. Meanwhile, we talk to every kid in the school. What do you think?
I think you should go home.
I'd like to look around the house first thing in the morning, please.
The family have been through enough.
You're putting them on the telly. Is that supposed to be some sort of relaxation therapy?
They like going on the telly. It's a comfort for them, isn't it? Seeing themselves on telly.
Can I speak to you a minute? Shut it. Don't you ever do that to me again. Don't you ever
Do what?
suggest that my private life's interfering with my work. I've seen you in tears. I've seen you sobbing your bloody heart
I'm
out, and I didn't
sorry.
say to you, so how dare you say to me?
I am sorry.
I'll bring her in a minute, see how she's doing.
Right.
We're not sleeping, that's why. She's a week overdue. Her blood pressure's up and down every minute. They wanted to take her in and induce it, but she wanted it natural. Natural means up every half hour for a piss, every hour for cramp, every 2 hours waiting for contractions. I said to the nurse, I said, take me in. She's only having a baby, I'm having kittens.
Have you got a minute, Andy?
on, Andy. Andy! What are you doing guys here in my classroom? Come here. Get him off! Get him off! For Christ's sake! Get him off! What do you think you're doing? What good can that do? What good can that possibly do? Now calm down. All right? You knew what was going on. You did nothing. You did nothing. It's down to you, Cassidy. You were every teacher in this shithole. You knew what was going on. You did nothing. He trusted you. He told you everything. You never lifted a finger.
You want the truth. You'll despise the truth.
You would have preferred it to have been suicide.
They were always a victim. Murder. He's a victim to the end. Suicide, well, that's some sort of choice he's made. Some sort of courage he's shown.
I didn't hope. I didn't pray. I knew. I knew it wouldn't be suicide.
Because suicide's a bomb under the kitchen table. Every member of the family cut to pieces. He wouldn't do that to you.
He loves me.
You got a son?
Yeah, 18. 18 years old, not 18 sons.
You'll know then. Your son's born. One day you'll watch him play football from school. Take him to Old Trafford. Buy him his first pint. Not Andy. Anything I wanted, he did the opposite. But that were okay, because Tim were born. I'd do it all with Tim. Tim turned out to be a girl.
Guilt. They told me it was murder. I felt relieved. The blame lay somewhere else. I didn't think about Tim, what he went through. I do now, but then, when they told me, the moment they told me, I didn't think about his pain and his fear. I just felt relief.
Guilt. I wanted a crisis. We rowed over Tim, we separated over Tim. Just give me a nice little crisis, I thought, and I'll go back and sort everything out and everything will be okay. Together again. Well, I've got my crisis.
There's always guilt. I've spoken to dozens of parents who've lost their children. They've all been blameless. They've all felt guilt. If only we'd said this. If only we'd done that. If only you'd made Tim wear his coat. Delayed him by 2 minutes. By 2 seconds. He would never have been at that place at that time. He'd never have met his killer. May I read you something? It's the father talking. She was young, vulnerable. Pictures used to flash before my eyes. My daughter lying dead in a ditch. I told myself, all fathers thought that way. All fathers saw these pictures. But then it happened. It's as if I willed it to happen. I saw those pictures in my mind, and I willed it to happen. You know just what he means, don't you? Well, guilt soon goes. Grief remains. But grief is your friend. It lets you mourn, remember, cry.
You want my autograph? You can form a line, all right?
What's your name, son?
Tom Roll,
Son around. And your address?
145 Front Road, Hume.
Come in! That's all! Follow in, little bastard! Put on a cell! Number 3!
Shit, Ted! Yeah?
I'm gonna put you in a cell with Andy, right? Just the two of you!
I didn't mean it, right? I'm sorry!
You've hated Tim for years. And you can show his big brother how it's done, all right?
Cherry, okay?
All right?
Shut up!
You don't get out of me! You're a big bully, aren't you?
Yeah.
And a coward.
Yeah.
I give this heavy weight from off my head, and this unwieldy scepter from my hand. The pride of kingly sway from out my heart. With mine own tears, I wash away my balm. With mine own hands, I give away my crown. With mine own tongue,
in the car.
Why did you go for those boys?
I've already told him why.
Tell me.
He used to pick on Sin.
They asked for your help, didn't they, Andy? You didn't give him any. Now he's dead. You feel guilty.
Look, it was happening in school. His teachers there, you know what I mean? They should have done something about it.
And they didn't?
No.
You lie.
Look, Cassidy had a word. Gobshites like that don't understand a word.
Why didn't you do something?
I've already told you, it was happening in school. Teachers there, they should sort it out.
Lie.
Look, it's their fault. They should sort it out. It's not their responsibility.
Lie.
Piss off.
Excuse me.
I've just left your mother. If you'd helped him, you might have saved her some of that pain. Don't you dare tell me you don't feel guilty about that. Or broken heart, all that grief.
Look, I've got mates, all right? They took the piss out of Tim all the time. He was a little faggot. You saying I should have stood up for Tim against my own mates?
Yes.
Well, that's bollocks, all right? Yeah?
Tell me everything you know about Mr. Cassidy.
This morning with Mr. and Mrs. Lang,
Yeah?
I thought you were brilliant.
You should hear my pillow talk.
Are you okay?
No, I'm afraid of heights. That's a lie. Nobody's afraid of heights. They're really afraid of themselves, what they might do. Listen, if I do survive this, will you let me take you out and get you pissed and make a pathetic attempt to seduce you?
Stay away from me.
I will.
If you come near me, I'll jump. I'd much sooner jump in my own time, so please stay away from me.
Okay. "40 or 50 feet's enough, you know. Why so high? Too much time to think. You might change your mind halfway down. Lemmings. We laugh at lemmings, you know, for throwing themselves off cliffs, but I have a suspicion that the lemmings will have the last laugh. Because one day... What's your first name, by the way?
It's Nigel.
Nigel, God, I'd be suicidal. One day, Nigel, a lemming will fly. Tim Lang didn't kill himself by the way he was murdered. Pigeons did it, you know, millions of years ago. Threw themselves off cliffs. Millions of pigeons over thousands and thousands of years. thudding, dead to the ground. And then one day, the pigeon flapped, and it didn't hit the ground quite so hard. And then the day after that, one of them flew. Because it followed its instincts, Nigel. Man's suppressed that instinct, which is why man will never fly, Nigel. Come on, let's do it. Come on, let's follow our instincts. Let's fly. I'm gonna do it. Come on, you do it. Come with me. Top of the world, Ma! Christ's sake! Christ! You asked about his mother.
How's his mother handling it?
Yes?
His mother, not his parents.
Well, his parents are split up.
How did you know that?
I taught him.
Yeah, well, you've taught hundreds of kids. Did you know all their family backgrounds that well?
No.
So you knew Tim particularly well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you like him? Huh? I found a book of Wilfred Owen in Tim's room. Did you give that to him?
I might have done.
Oh, come on. You give a book of poetry to a 13-year-old boy? That's intimate. You would remember that.
Look. I did a stupid thing, I'm sorry. I'm a bit depressed and a bit drunk. If you're going to charge me with something, then charge me, but I'm not going to answer any more questions about Tim.
What should we charge you with?
I don't know. Anything. Trespass, wasting police time, I don't know.
Murder?
You like to keep fit.
Yeah?
Burn off all that anger, stop to take it out on the kids.
I was joking.
You jog?
Yes.
Were you jogging 3 nights ago? Were you jogging 3 nights ago?
No.
Where were you?
At home.
Alone?
Oh, my girlfriend. She was with me.
Do you believe him? She thinks you killed Tim.
I didn't.
I asked you if you lived alone. Do you remember that?
Yes.
But I'm thinking of getting married.
It's true. I am thinking of getting married.
Yeah, but why articulate it, huh? A simple yes or no would have been enough, unless you think something's implied by living alone.
Such as?
You said I was at home with my girlfriend. No, I was at home with Joe or Leslie or Sammy. You said I was at home with my girlfriend. What is your girlfriend's name, by the way?
Leslie.
Leslie? How did I guess?
I've no idea.
You wouldn't say I was at home with Leslie because Leslie could be a man, and that's the very last thing you want anyone to think, right?
You think I'm gay?
No, you think you're gay. Ah. Super sleuth. Do you know this man can fill in a Sun crossword in under 3 days?
I'd like you to accompany me to the station,
We'll
please.
bring him in.
The bus said.
No, we'll bring him in.
You're going to wish you jumped.
That's understandable.
But I'd like you all to go home, all right?
We pay your wages, right? We got kids, they play in the woods. We want to know bloody hell you're doing about it. A bit of information, do you know what I mean? What's more, I'm going to have you on it. Oh, yeah!
Press no more than me. My son's been killed.
It's done.
I'm getting information off the bloody press about it. That's right.
Just let me through, all right? We've picked up a shirt and left them.